True transformation isn't always being in the gym, you know, getting your six pack, building your body, getting sexy, getting built, turning into a warrior. The greatest transformation you could ever have is to stop caring. For a long time, you've walked around and you wanted acceptance. You sought approval. A lot of times we try to prove ourselves to the world, try to prove our worth, try to prove our value, we want love, we want all these different things. But in return, a lot of times that's met with cruelty, that's met with betrayal, that's met with lies, that's met with games and manipulation. A lot of people could use your seeking for those things against you. True transformation is completely dying to that old version of yourself and loving who you are outside of external approval. The truest and the realest shit is you loving and accepting yourself. A lot of times when you walk down the street, you don't really know who you're looking at. You don't know who people are and what, the things that people, have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of people go through a lot. A lot of y'all, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of pain, traumas, issues with your mother, your father, your family. We go through all type of stuff, but I feel like I was blessed enough to experience not having a lot. What I mean by not having a lot is not having really guidance, family, because that made me super strong. That made me survive a lot of things that the average person wouldn't survive. And it made me a monster. It made me seek information because I had nobody to pass me down any. It made me equipped and disciplined because I had nobody to give me structure. It made me find myself because I had nobody to give me guidance. And it just shaped me into something that after a while I couldn't even realize. And that was just the internal thing. Then it became external with the gym and everything. But I'm just saying, y'all, like, if you're ever going through anything in your life where you feel like, yo, what is this? Like, it's almost like the unthinkable, the unfathomable. If you just hold on and listen to the voice of God, listen to your higher self. There's always two voices in your head. Like, these cartoons where there's the devil on one side and the angel on the other. It's always a devil. It's really a devil that wants you to be weak. The devil wants you to quit. The devil wants you to cave in. He wants you to entertain the things that make you a weaker being, that makes you a weaker man or woman. But it's always the God in you. It's an angel on the other side telling you to hold on, telling you to keep fighting, telling you to maintain your discipline, telling you that things are going to get better. And things will get better for you as after you hold on, and life is going to start becoming merciful to you. A lot of times we walk every day, we see people and we experience life ourselves, but we really don't know what's coming next. The next hour, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Sometimes you think you have everything figured out, but it's always two things working. God and the devil, again, always working. It's always Satan working. There's people that you don't know right now that's probably watching you, especially if you're on social media, but just in your personal life. They're watching you and they're envious. They're watching you and they really don't like you. You didn't even have to have any bad blood with this person. You didn't even do nothing to this person. You ain't take anything from them. You never beat their ass. You never beat them up in a fight. You never took any money from them. You never did anything to them, but they hate you. They can't stand you. And some people in this world, you can underestimate people. Some people in this world will go above and beyond. Like how these movies, how some people are obsessed with a heist, a robbery, and they'll go map out the robbery in some basement somewhere, and they'll get an old whiteboard, and they'll plot the time when they're gonna come in. And some people do that with your life. Believe it or not, some people are that obsessed with you that they'll go out of their way. They'll study everything about you. They'll pay attention to your habits. They'll pay attention to what triggers you, or they'll pay attention to what makes you happy or sad or mad. They'll try to see what, like, how you like making your money, how they getting money, how they becoming so successful, and they'll try to do the best they can to destroy that, because a lot of people are predatory like that, and envy can cause people to go out of their way to try to destroy somebody, even though you did nothing to them. But there's always God on the other side, protecting you and guiding you. That's why you got to listen to that voice and be very intuitive in how you move. And just to be a warrior, protect yourself at all times. And a lot of times, it's the people that try to, it's never the people that's actually far away either. The same person I said that will plot and look at everything about what you got going on and try to, a lot of times that's never the person afar. That's never the person, it's never the people that you think is the people closest to you. It's the ones that's closest to you. They know your government name. You understand me? They know you for a long time. And sometimes that's why folks get close. And so I say this, everybody's aware of how you can't trust nobody out here. And so many things are being revealed about the world around us and in your actual world, your personal world. And it's just, you're blessed. Even if you experience trauma, you're blessed to experience that, because now you have a choice. And it can really be your greatest awakening. It could be your greatest trauma can cause your greatest awakening. And that's where transformation is born. The majority of our heroes, the people that we worship, idolize, our prophets, the Malcolm X's, these superhero stories, Batman. I like to look at a lot of these stories, so many great world leaders from all different parts of the world. Our favorite athletes, our favorite rapper, our favorite people, their transformation, what unleashed them and sent them on a rocket to their success and their transformation was a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. So you're blessed to experience that, and you now have a choice to use it. And you have all the power. A lot of times when you go through certain things, you don't even realize how much power you have until later on, because in that space, it can feel vulnerable. That you got a lot of power, and you know how to wield your power. You know how to manifest and practice alchemy to where you can turn, that, and that's what transformation is. Taking the same thing that was supposed to completely destroy you and alchemizing that and transforming it into being your greatest success, your greatest comeback, your greatest transformation. Yeah. So you're blessed, man. You're blessed to experience the good and the bad. I wanted to tell you that. Peace and blessings.